Stuff such and whatnot done for the whatnot, folks. We have a new world champion. My name is Phyro, and we are going to go over Monday Night Raw, which was a massive success, I have to say. Um, I can't believe it, guys. I really can't believe it. Gunther is the world heavyweight champion. He beat Jey Uso. He basically he didn't make Jey tap, but he made Jey go to sleep. And wow, what a way to start off, guys. That was a fantastic main event, fantastic Monday Night Raw. They teased a lot of new stories, a lot of new matches coming up in the near future. I think Monday Night Raw is finally taking a turn for the best. Um, and I think it's obvious. I think it's obvious from what we've seen. I think last week was kind of a introduction of that. I'll admit, I think back in maybe April and somewhat of May wasn't really the best we've seen ever, but June is definitely starting to look like a really good time for Monday Night Raw and for new stories, for um, new everything. We've seen a lot of cool stuff from, um, we've seen a lot of cool different things. We had Money in the Bank. Uh, Jacob Fatu, there we go. Words. Jacob Fatu turning his back on Solo Sikoa. Um, we've had so much stuff, guys. Really. Seth Rollins is Money in the Bank winner. Naomi is as well. We had Ron Killings come back, and he is no longer our truth. He is now Ron Killings. He made it very clear tonight. He was there, cut his hair, which I thought was very weird. Some people, and even I, kind of think this might go into a heel run, but it's kind of hard to say because then why would he attack John Cena unless he's maybe being a tweener? Maybe if WWE's trying him as a tweener, maybe he's going to be anti-establishment from the fact that Triple H did make a comment that made R-Truth think that he was a liar, or he was accusing at least Triple H of being a liar for that. Go Chiefs, by the way. Got my Tambahari. Stay hydrated, kids. Drink some water. It's good for you. It's good for your health. I think this Raw was great. And then you had Nikki Bella come out, which I've never really been the biggest fan of Nikki Bella, but I thought this was pretty unique. She was going against Liv Morgan came out. I guess she was very upset that her name wasn't called for Legends around. So that was kind of a deal right there. But yeah, guys, I mean, I just have to talk about that main event a little. I mean, God, Jey Uso is no longer the World Heavyweight Champion. I think a lot of people had their prayers answered. Jey Uso did not deliver as a world champion. It's just, as a wrestler, very vanilla. As a wrestler, he just basically copies moves and doesn't really execute them well. I have to be honest. He's not good at executing moves well. Is he good at excuse me? Is he good at completion? Is he good at moving around and being quick with the moves and being, pretty what do you call that? Being responsive? Yes, absolutely, but execution is not there. Of course, I have a Rikishi figure sitting right next to me, so all due respect to Rikishi. But Gunther, he lost the title in a very, really bad way. I mean, let's be honest here. Gunther should not have lost the title the way he did. Very quick tap out, and the fact that he tapped out from his own move at WrestleMania, it just was really bad. So now I'm really glad that he won the title. I think it does make sense, but I don't know who really should go at him. I mean, maybe Sami Zayn, maybe I don't know. It's just there's not that much for Raw, face wise. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know the direction they're trying to do with. I don't know if they're going to give the title back to Jey. I don't know if this is going to be the way for maybe Gunther to turn face. Maybe if Seth Rollins is going after Gunther and Gunther turns face. I don't know. That's this is part, and it was very recent. Triple H was saying that he would stop being predictable. Triple H said, "You want to keep acting like you know what's going to happen. You don't know shit." That's basically what he said. And I think this is his way of doing that. I think this is his way of surprising everybody, and it's a way for guys like Gunther to get this push. I think it's amazing. Gunther is not a bad champion. He's not great with. I mean, you know, he's a very quiet seller, but in the ring is another deal. He is a great seller in the ring. He's a great wrestler in the ring. When he does the moves, it is executed well. Where you have a role reverse Jey Uso, who is a great seller outside of the ring with the gimmick, but is not a great executioner in the ring. So I don't know. I mean, Triple H sees something, and I see something in Gunther when it comes to that old school Ivan Koloff form, right? I think with Triple H being a very old school guy, I think he respects the fact that Gunther is somebody who is a very old school guy. And I mean, I can see that with how he dominated Sheamus, dominated with Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn until WrestleMania 40. He's a very old school type of cat with a little spin of his promo class being from today. So I appreciate that. I know Triple H does, and I'm sure that's why he got the title. I'm sure of it. Um, but yeah, he just I love that Gunther's a world champion. I just don't understand what they're trying to do. Um, but I appreciate. Folks, I apologize for that. I hope you're still with me. I don't know what just happened. StreamYard had an issue and kicked me off. We are back now, though, and we are running still. So the stream is still going. Good thing. But let's move on though, because I did talk about this match for like 8 minutes at least. Gunther is world champion. Moving on. The Queen of and the King and the Queen of the Ring tournament, which will of course be at Night of Champions. Of course, Sami Zayn, Penta, Braun Breaker, and Rey Mysterio in a fatal four-way. An amazing match. But I think the very thing that is really breathtaking here, and I think they are definitely. Nick and I were talking about this for the shakeup. I think LA Knight belongs on Monday Night Raw. His talents belong on Monday Night Raw. His popularity belongs on Monday Night Raw, and the potential to face other people belongs on Monday Night Raw. We are getting LA Knight. We are getting LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. I am excited about that, folks. More than you think. Two guys that I admire them like massively. Two guys that are my favorite in the company so far. But the problem is, we have also on SmackDown Randy Orton, LA Knight, Aleister Black, Carmelo Hayes in a fatal four-way. You can only imagine that Braun Breaker and possibly Bronson Reed are going to do the same thing to LA Knight, which is why you don't want to poke the bear before you eat your dinner. I'm going to write that one down. I think that is very important, actually. I think that is a very nice line. You. There we go. You do not want to poke. There we go. The bear before you eat your dinner. Written down, folks, because that is the true deal here. And that is what I predict will happen. I predicted during the show that LA Knight will win, but from what it looks like, I think it actually will go to Randy Orton. I know Aleister Black isn't exactly welcome in Saudi Arabia with his tattoos. So I have a good feeling Randy Orton is going to go and get over. I think Randy Orton coming back too. I mean, he's kind of been back, but like in ring action, he's coming back. And I think he'll win the matchup. So then we're going to get Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton, which I find pretty interesting. I think that's next. It's either, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or is it this week that's going to be Rhodes, Priest, Andrade, and Nakamura? Either way. Those matches are going to happen. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura is coming back finally. But I think we all are God, my speaking voice today. I think we all are in agreement, tongue twister, that Cody Rhodes will win that match. I think we all agreed on that. So we will have Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton in my predictions, because Sami Zayn did win the match. He pinned Dominic Mysterio. Interesting that Mysterio was pinned. He's kind of supposed to be getting a pretty good push as of late, but oh well. Sheamus, R-Truth. Oh my God. Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and a mystery opponent. We do think it might be Ron Killings. He is still technically on Raw. So, I mean, yeah, you kind of keep him there, but I think Mitch and Joe made a good point. I think it could be Ron Killings. If that's the case, we all kind of see Ron Killings taking that, facing Cody Rhodes, which wouldn't be a bad idea, especially if he's going to be a tweener or if he is going to be heel. It depends. A lot of people do not. A lot of people don't see it as a heel turn, but I mean, he did kind of have some weird stuff. But yeah, it was weird. Like, it was just weird. Like, he cut his hair off. His promo was a little bit off, but it was nice to kind of see, like, hey guys, I'm reformed. I'm different now. Like, this isn't the R-Truth. I'm not some gimmick. That was the idea too. I'm not some gimmick. Like, take me seriously. I am Ron Killings, and this truth has set me free. There we go. I'm about to do something. There we are. Yay! Now we got something going. Moving on, guys, we have the Queen of the Ring, which I thought was actually pretty interesting. Here we go. Here it is. I believe this week we are getting Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, and LeRae. Candice LeRae, I think that Fatal 4-Way is going to be this Friday. Some say that's going to be Charlotte. I think it's going to be Alexa Bliss. And I believe Joe is the one that had Chelsea Green winning that one. I think it will be Alexa Bliss, though. I don't know. I just don't see it being anybody else, to be completely honest with you. Roxanne Perez got the win as she did a roll up to Kairi Sane, saving Liv Morgan in a way of getting pinned, but did not save Liv Morgan of not well, she didn't save Liv Morgan of continuing in the bracket. She took that win. Rhea Ripley was on the outside. Roxanne Perez is officially in the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And then we have Jade Cargill, Mishin, excuse me, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax in the Fatal 4-Way. I'm going to go Cargill for that one. Think she's going to pin Nia Jax just to kind of show her strength and all that. So we should have Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill. And then we'll have Asuka, Stephanie Vakir, not Vakwe, like like Nikki Bella said. What was it Vakwe? She said. I was wondering if she was maybe Canadian, because that's the only way to really screw up that name, as if she was Canadian. But I don't think she is. So, because then that would kind of be like a French accent. But it's Stephanie Vakir, Nikki Bella. Raquel Rodriguez. My God. She will be in the match as well, and Ivy Nile will be in the match as well. Asuka making her return in the ring. I think it's going to be Stephanie Vakir, though. I think Stephanie Vakir definitely deserves it. I said that about Braun Breaker, though, and I think I've been saying a lot about guys like LA Knight, but I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it feels like they're giving her some time, but giving her some time getting wins with the singles action, but losing in big moments, which is weird. But I think Stephanie Vakir is going to go in there. First match for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Already going to the second round. We will have Alexa Bliss versus Stephanie Vakir. I don't know. I think Jade Cargill will beat Roxanne Perez, so it might be some stuff going on with Liv Morgan that could interfere in that. So we might see Jade Cargill win Queen of the Ring, to be completely honest with you, unless Stephanie Vakir wins it all and then faces Io Sky at SummerSlam or at SummerSlam. That would be interesting. So that is the Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring tournament. Well, I guess I never really said who I thought would win the King of the Ring tournament. This one's kind of up in the air, but some say Cody is going to win so he can face Cena. That one is interesting, unless you have Sami Zayn win the King of the Ring, but he doesn't really like being in Saudi either. But I guess if CM Punk is going to be in Saudi Arabia, then that's the way to go. And by the way, folks, yes, that is happening, because we have been waiting for this match all year. We are finally getting a one-on-one match with CM Punk versus John Cena for the WWE Undisputed Championship at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. John Cena knew what he was doing. John Cena knows the territory, and John Cena knows that CM Punk does not want to be in Saudi, which can mess with his head, which means he is going to be in uncomfortable circumstances going against Cena for the title. I thought Punk would be the guy to dethrone him. I still don't know. What I think is going to happen in the future is Cena is going to get CM Punk's going to get the win with John Cena. It doesn't even have to be at Night of Champions. They can go back at it again. That's why I don't see any point of having just one match with Punk and Cena. But I think at some point, CM Punk will end up dethroning John Cena, and Seth Rollins will cash in on CM Punk the same night, the same exact way that CM Punk did to Jeff Hardy. The same way that Dean Ambrose did to Seth Rollins. Same night, cash in champion on the very person you despise the most. And especially since Seth Rollins just tied the record for 2 all-time Money in the Bank wins. Seth Rollins was able to do that. The only man to ever do that before him was his biggest rival, CM Punk. So a lot of great action. Evolution coming up. And I don't remember what else happened, to be quite honest with you. I don't know. There was something else that happened too. And don't forget, don't worry, guys. Nick will be back next week. He is enjoying his vacation, well deserved, very nice. Love that for him. Goddamn, dude, I still can't believe. Like seriously, I still can't believe Gunther is the world champion. But nothing really right now for the results, which is weird. But yeah, good job to oh, my Xbox. I was going to play some WWE 2K22. I thought I even maybe do some like thought of Adam Pierce, by the way, but I thought I'd do some possible kind of video where it's like hey, throwback to 3 years ago, yay. So I'll see how that goes. I want to play it for a little bit, see how I feel about filming it. It's definitely a I'll do Adam Pierce, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think default for the draft. Cool. But yeah, guys, that's Raw though. I think that was really it for. Oh God, I forgot. Yeah, Bayley's back. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. Bayley is back. Becky Lynch was talking about how Lyra Valkyria was being absolutely mean to her and being very disrespectful, proving that she is the man against Lyra Valkyria, but talking about how rough Lyra was with the hand and everything. And then Lyra came out very upset. Who is out? Bayley comes out and completely destroys her before Becky Lynch ends up running off. So we might see a triple threat. We all thought it was going to be somebody else. We all thought it was going to be Nikki Bella, to be honest with you. But I mean, yeah, Bayley's back. I won that prediction. Though I did not win the predictions for Money in the Bank. I did win the prediction of Bayley being back in Raw, Phoenix, Arizona. Folks, I don't really have much left to talk about other than the fact that Night of Champions is coming up. The Women's Evolution is coming up, but we really don't have a match quite yet. See, I don't think it's going to be one final time for Punk and Cena, because I think Punk's going to be the one to dethrone him. I really do. But yeah, other than that, folks, not bad timing for this show, actually. I think this one went pretty smooth. Hopefully we can get some more shorter episodes. I know some people have a hard time watching long post shows, so trying to do something a little different this week, and then Nick and I will come back for our usual next week. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow the Hardcore Sports Network on other shows such as Queen of the Ring. Where are my stuff? Well, I don't know. Don't know where all the banners went, but that's okay. We will figure. Oh, there! I just had to go on a little bit. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, Phenomenal Breakdown, Queens of the Ring, Headlock. I think it's Headlocks and Takedown. Is that right? The Forbidden podcast as well. We also have a lot of football and sports related stuff. Obviously, we are the Sports Network, Hardcore Sports Network. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys the shows for Phenomenal Breakdown and Queens of the Ring. And you know what? I think this week I'm going to go for Queens of the Ring and then Phenomenal Breakdown. AJ Styles did get the win against Chad Gable this week after losing and getting the pin, taking the pin, I should say, on his birthday last week. So good job on that. But he is not done. He remembers everything about Paul Heyman threatening him, about Chad Gable. So he is not very happy. But we're going to show you Queens of the Ring and then Phenomenal Breakdown. Phenomenal Breakdown Show. Welcome to the Phenomenal Breakdown Show. Lights and crowd screams, here he comes flowing. AJ Styles in the ring, never slowing. Phenomenal one, taking names, always flowing. Force like a storm, keep the energy blowing. They don't want none, can't handle the heat. Steps up with the forearm, quick and elite. Styles class, taking them down to the beat. Champion born, made them all face defeat. Welcome to the Phenomenal Breakdown Show, where the punches fly and the blood drops slow. Fight till dawn, make them learn what they know. AJ in the area, power set to go. Welcome to the Phenomenal Breakdown Show. Yes, welcome indeed. The Phenomenal Breakdown Show and Queens of the Ring, exclusive every week on the Hardcore Sports Network. And I would love to give a thanks to Kick for also being a partner here of the Hardcore Sports Network. So we appreciate all the people that help contribute to the show and help to have a more inclusive YouTube podcast shows or networks even. So quick shout out to them. Quick shout out to Mitch for all these shows that we're able to do. And yeah, folks, that's going to be it for me, though. I thank you all for tuning in. I thank you all for supporting the channel, supporting us all. And go ahead and also, if you will, subscribe to Phyro Productions. Also, Furious Nation is Nick's handle as well. So go ahead and check him out as well. A quick reminder, though, Phyro Productions may be changing. It might be changing. Yeah, we'll have to see because my channel name is just not great anymore. It's very misleading. So we might have Pose to Play. And it's going to be Pose, the number 2, and Play. So we'll see what goes on with that. And I'll keep you all posted whenever everything happens. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you all for always loving the show. We're hoping to make it even bigger than what it is now. So, but yeah, stuff such and whatnot. Don't forget the whatnot, and have a great night. And in the comments, tell me what your favorite moment from Raw was, and tell me your predictions for Evolution and Night of Champions. Good night.